Hello mabuhay BSA2C! You are now watching the continuation of the discussion about applied ethics. In the past lesson, you gained knowledge about the applied ethics, bioethics, and environmental ethics. Now we will talk about the last three subfields of applied ethics, which are the business ethics, sexual ethics, and social ethics. As an accountancy student, we study different kinds of business-related information, especially on the financial sides. That's why it is important for us to have knowledge about business ethics because it may affect the performance of business. Ano nga bang business ethics? Ang business ethics po ay mga moral principle na ginagawa or dapat gawin ng employer or employees na may koneksyon sa kanilang trabaho o business. Kasama po dito ang corporate practices, business behavior, relationship of every individual within the organization. It investigates ethical controversies, especially po dun sa social responsibility of business, employees' right, harassment, labor unions, and etc. There are 12 principles of business ethics. The first one is leadership. Then, accountability is kung paano ka po mag-respond after ng incident. It is your willingness to accept the responsibility for one's action. Next, integrity. Respect for others. Kailangan po na respeto, especially sa kapwa na employees, kasi po it will help the business to be peaceful and productive. Next is honesty. Then, respect for laws. The business should always follow the law that is set para po maging maayos ang takbo ng business and to have healthy competition with other businesses po. Next is responsibility. Then, transparency. According to Forbes, business transparency is that process of being open, honest, straightforward about various company operation. Next is compassion. Everyone should be treated with concern for their well-being. Next is fairness, loyalty, and lastly, environmental concern. We all know na may limited resources po tayo, so kung hindi natin pangangalagaan ang ating environment, ay mas lalong kakaunti ang bilang ng mga raw materials na makukuha natin. Ang Pilipinas po ay isang Catholic country kung kaya't ang mga utos ng Biblia ay may malaking bahagi sa ating buhay, lalo na kung ang usapan ay patungkol sa relasyon, pakikipagtalik at paggamit ng contraceptives. Ang sexual ethics ay ang pagtingin natin patungkol po sa kasarian, relasyon at pakikipagtalik ng mga tao in philosophical perspective. Let's talk about premarital sex. Premarital sex, from the word itself, pre, means before, and marital means marriage. In other words, premarital sex also means sexual activity done before the marriage. Sa mga liberated na bansa like America, they don't care if you had sex to several people because that's the environment they grew up in. Hindi tulad sa Pilipinas, we are still kinda conservative po. Kasi parang normal naman sa atin na yung unmarried couple having sex, but we can't deny the fact na once na may kumalat na scandal, parang doon lumalabas yung pagka-conservative side natin. Now, we still criticize the couple doing it. That only shows na we are still kinda conservative and we don't support that kind of act, but then we just tend to accept it. Aquinas believed that sexual relation should only take place between married people. Kasi po ang pakikipag-sex, ang main reason niyan is to procreate or to reproduce. The pleasure while doing it is just a bonus. We shouldn't forget the fact that premarital sex is still considered immoral kahit na it is accepted by the society. Extramarital sex is also known as adultery. Aquinas believed na ang sex should take place within the marriage. If you are married and you do it sa hindi mo naman asawa, that's when we call it extramarital sex. Sabi nga po nila, kapag kasal na po ang tao, parang nagiging isa na sila and they should act as one. Having sex outside the marriage is not just immoral, but also illegal. If nahuli po sa akto na nakikipag-sex ang asawa and may nagawa siyang hindi kaaya-aya katulad na lamang ng masaktan o mapatay niya ang mga ito, ay walang criminal offense ang maipapataw sa kanya, sapagkat nagawa niya lamang ito dala ng bugso ng damdamin. Pag-isipan ang mga gagawin ha. Ngunit ang pakikipag-sex sa iba ay hindi immoral sa Muslim countries. Ang mga lalaking Muslim ay maaaring mag-asawa sa kung ilan ang kaya nilang buhayin. Mag-Muslim na lang kayo. Next po is ang paggamit ng contraceptives. Isa ito sa bagay na naging malaking usapin sa Pilipinas dahil sa tumataas na bilang ng populasyon, ang paggamit ng contraceptives ang isa sa mga naisip ng gobyerno na solusyon. Ngunit ayon sa simbahang Katoliko, ang paggamit nito ay immoral o hindi tama sapagkat ang paggamit nito ang contraceptives ay napipigilan ang natural na pagbuo ng bata. Kaugnay nito ay ang abortion na alam naman nating hanggang ngayon ay illegal sa Pilipinas sapagkat naniniwala tayo na ang pagpapalaglag ay katumbas na lamang din ng pagpatay sapagkat ang bata sa sinapupunan ay kinukonsider na natin na buhay. Ang homosexuality naman ay ang pagkagusto sa kaparehong kasarian na matiip na tinututukulan ng Biblia. Ngunit hindi naman natin mapipigilan ang sarili sa pagmamahal at hindi naman mali ang magmahal. Kung kaya't ang pagmamahal sa kaparehong kasarian ay matatawag nating apparent good. Ngunit ang real good ay ang pagsunod sa utos na ang babae ay para sa lalaki at ang lalaki ay para lamang sa babae. For the last topic that I'll be talking about is the social ethics. It refers to the guidelines and principles that a group of people have decided to refer to in order to be accepted. Kasama po dito yung kung ano ang sa tingin ng society na tama at mali. Social ethics shows that we are in one society, therefore the decision that we should make is not just for our own benefit but for the benefit of other people also. Social ethics is the application of ethical reasoning to social problem. Some of the issues under this are those about racial discrimination, death penalty, nuclear weapon production, gun control, drug for fun, and welfare rights. According to Hegel, social ethics is made up of 3 parts. The first one is the family. Ang pamilya po, ang pinakaunang tao na makakasalamuhan natin sa ating buhay. Kung kaya't malaki ang kontribusyon ng pamilya sa ugali at paniniwala ng isang tao. Second is the society. It is the one that decides which behavior is accepted and not. Lastly, state ang nagpapatupad ng mga batas na ginawa ng society para sa ikabubuti ng mamamayan. Sila rin ang may kakayahan na magpataw ng karapatang parusa. Thank you for listening. I hope you gained something in this video.